The man in black fled across a desert. And the gunslinger followed. Man, this is some bull. Hey there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamson Entertainment. You guessed it, this is the Dark Tower review. Spoiler alert! You've been warned. I don't know why it didn't get higher praise than it did. I actually prefer it over the It movie. No, it can't possibly do better than the It miniseries, because you can't beat Tim Curry. I think part of the reason why it wasn't as well received is Stephen King didn't want to really promote it as much as It. A lot of reviewers read the series and said it's nothing close to the books. I've talked to some people and they've said it's a condensed version of the series, and that's basically what the special features say. For what we got, I'm pretty happy. It's a classic story of good versus evil with the reluctant hero. And one thing I always wondered about, but I never thought of until I started recording, the gunslinger is the only one that calls the man in black, or the Black Wizard, by his name, Walter. And that always confused me a little bit. It kind of took away from the man in black. His shroud wasn't as big because he calls him Walter. And then I was thinking today, Roland, the gunslinger, isn't affected by Walter's magic. And I think because he calls him Walter, that's part of the reason why. He doesn't believe in Walter's magic, but everyone else seems to believe in his magic. That's why it works on everyone else except for Roland. I'm not sure if that's quite what they were going for. If they were, that's pretty awesome. If not, an unintentional bonus. The actor playing Jake is okay. He's just a kid. Gotta give him a little leeway. He'll probably get better as he grows up. Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba, of course, knock it out of the park with these roles. I think Matthew McConaughey is having more fun than everyone else on the set, but he's not really chewing the scenery, he's not hamming it up too much, but I think he's enjoying playing this evil character. The basic plot to The Dark Tower and to the series in general is that Stephen King wrote it as if every one of his books was part of this universe, and the Dark Tower is what keeps them all in place. Walter wants to bring the Dark Tower down and just bring ultimate chaos and darkness to the realm. Roland started out wanting to stop him from bringing down the tower. He has more personal motives now. In the movie, you see that the man in black killed Roland's father. Roland used to be part of the Gunslingers. His character is really the gray area of the movie, because he used to be against evil, and now it just kind of wants to kill Walter because he killed his dad. It's just a simple revenge story, but it's played out pretty well. How Jake fits into the story, he has shine, which Stephen King loves to use that term. I don't know why. I guess because they shine brighter than other people. Shine is just psychic abilities. First, Roland doesn't want anything to do with the kid, because he just kind of gets in the way of things, slows him down. You know you're annoying and useless, right? I'm not useless. I have dreams of this place and I make drawings and stuff of it. Here's a picture of the man in black. This is where Walter is. Ooh, the man in black? Yeah, he's right here. Yeah. Alright, you're not useless. You can tag along. Yes! And Walter just wants to capture the kid because he uses children that have shine to destroy the Dark Tower. Now, this is one of the issues I have with the movie, but I kind of let it slide. They never explained Walter's power. We can go with my explanation earlier, like everyone believes that he can just do these things, and that's why he can do these things, except for Roland. Or there's some other source. Maybe it's a mixture of the two, but it makes you wonder, why doesn't Walter just bring down the tower himself? I mean, he's extremely powerful. He literally tells people to stop breathing, and they die from suffocation. Power like that, he should be able to... There's a chair that he puts the kids in, and he uses their powers to shoot a beam. He should be able to do that himself. If his ultimate goal is just to bring chaos and darkness to the realm, it shouldn't matter if he lives or dies, which you're kind of led to believe that's what happens to these kids. Their entire essence goes into destroying the tower against their will. But I think a lot of it is suspending your disbelief with Walter. Because if you think too much of it like that, you're just going to see everything else as a problem. I like all the little Easter eggs in the movie. For instance, there's an amusement park that's withered away through the years, and one of the rides is called Pennywise. For those of you who don't know, that's the clown from It. Another It reference, I thought it could be something else. When Roland is explaining to Jake how the universe works and how the Dark Tower works, what it keeps at bay are these demons from another dimension. And there's a tarantula walking by, and he picks it up and he puts it within the circle that the Dark Tower's in. I was thinking that's the It Easter egg, because in the end of It, spoilers, it's a giant spider. And then Jake, before he goes on this fantastical adventure, he's in therapy because he lost his dad, and he keeps on having these dreams about Midworld, where Roland and Walter are from. And he keeps on drawing everything that he dreams about. And while he's in session with his therapist, you see a picture of the Overlook Hotel, which is The Shining. And strangely enough, and this might be another reason why King wasn't supporting this movie as much, of course this is just my own opinion, the Overlook Hotel they use in the movie is from Stanley Kubrick's Shining, not Stephen King's miniseries. And Stephen King is notorious for hating Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining, simply because it doesn't really follow his story per se. Stanley Kubrick kind of does his own thing, and I'll never understand why. I love Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm sure there are plenty of other Easter eggs in there. It's just, I've honestly never read any Stephen King books. I've only seen a few of the movies, and I didn't see any other Easter eggs that I would recognize. Please let me know in the comments below what other ones I missed, because I really would like to know. I really enjoyed The Dark Tower. I wish more people did. I wish it got more coverage and more attention, but I know it can't be for everyone, especially for people who've read the series. It might be a little more difficult for them to appreciate the movie or just kind of separate the two. I enjoyed it enough, though, to buy it on Blu-ray. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of The Dark Tower and why you liked it or didn't like it. Have you read the series? You didn't read the series? Please let me know. I'd like to know. If you liked what you saw, like it. If you think other people will like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and live your imagination.